Well, welcome back, everyone. Kickoff to the week that was largely anticipated, but where do we go from here? Let's take a look at this market and see what it gives us from a signal standpoint into the end of this trading day, which is a shortened trading week. Thursday market closure, Wednesday half day for the market, and Friday tends to typically be a little weaker. Well, as you can take a look on the screen right now, very clearly we have got a buy signal state that remains in place across a weekly, daily, and 4-hour chart. Now, the important part over here is price action did for the primary market SPY close above the fast speed line and maintained a bullish posture despite a little bit of a slowdown in that bullish momentum. There are still open targets above 552 and a quarter for the SPY and the midline at around 567 and 96 pennies using Rob's TRP targeting toolkit. When we take a look at the daily chart, which brings the signal throw in to a range of a week to two out into the future, up to a month even, we can tell that this weakening bullish momentum is a thing, but it has not actually provided a wholesale set of signals that are waterfalling down. The market is stretched, undoubtedly. However, also on the daily chart, you can see that price action for the SPY closed just on that fast speed line. Champion cross buy zone, champion trend buy zone, still intact. Positive momentum shift underneath the candles. The market has not elected to give in. That is to be sure, after all of the deck chair rearrangement, what we got in today's market was a fairly polarized type behavior in terms of which stocks and which areas, but the market did hold up. We do have that weakening bullish momentum seen on the fast trigger, TRP momentum crossover, and the nature of the fuel we're using has also changed to core bearish fuel. The SSS indicator has shown us a little bit of weakness, but we haven't got that final cross where the soldiers, the red line, comes down below the blue line and tells us that the market needs to pull back to refresh, pause, ahead of another move. Now, the 4-hour chart is actually the one that has the most promise because it has worked its way through the majority of the negative signal state already. We've got a double top formation. We've got a very clear negative presentation on the subchart indications, and we are seeing that compression of the buy zone. Nonetheless, the SSS indicator puts us in a spot where the attempt to move back up is in a decent spot, but it has to get on with it in very short order in order for this market to really make any further moves to the upside that are sustainable even over the course of a day to three. We would need to see price action literally come up and take out that high, which is about 50 to 45 points higher or $4 to $5 higher on the SPY vis-a-vis where we are right now. Now, the outlook for the market and the nature of what are the areas that the market is rotating into is going to be one of the key parts of the subject matter that I'm going to be discussing in my upcoming presentations at the next Wealth 365 Summit. If you have questions on this market's overall direction, whether or not there is resiliency in the U.S. economy, whether or not growth outside North America is going to pick up again, what monetary policy holds for this market moving forward, and whether or not the Mag 7 and the big stocks are going to be really what rules the roost in the back half of the year, and where are some of the projections? Well, I'm going to be discussing all of that and much more at the next Wealth 365 Summit. Simply go to joinzed.com, get your seat, and I look forward to seeing you there. Incredible speakers like Rob Hoffman and many others have been curated, handpicked for you based on your feedback as to what you want to listen into, and we look forward to seeing you there. Simply go to joinzed.com. It starts on July the 15th. We're less than 2 weeks away. Have an incredible rest of your day, and I'll keep you abreast of my insights on markets as we move through this market week. Bye for now, everyone.